Yeah, man. So, look, I'm gonna blog about whatever the fuck I want to. First off, man, I'm Raphael 87, baby. You feel me? Um, yeah, I'm from California, bro, but everybody listen to everything, right? So, it's my perspective on the beef with FBG Duck, RP, and Lil Durk, and how I hope, right? I can go viral so I can change, you know what I'm saying? Help this shit out, bruh. Look, you know, their beef, right? Chicago beef, as far as all of that shit go, has now changed the scene of hip hop and like the young generation. They definitely got the ears of the youth. You feel me? And I'm gonna tell you something cold, right? Hitler said, "Give me the ears of the youth, and I'll control the nation." You feel me? So it does ring truth that if you can gather the ears of the young and vicious, then you control everything in a perspective, right? I mean, in a sense. So these two was rapping back and forth for years at each other, at each other's associates and gangs, right? To the point where really the last popular rapper standing is Lil Durk. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Out of that era, as far as he one of the biggest artists in America. Now, I like both of their music. I kind of gravitated in the last few years to Chicago hip hop, and FBG Duck was kind of the reason why I kind of gravitated to it, and that's how I got acquainted to. I always seen it, but I never really fucked with drill music, so all like that to be all in a shit. It's just like a lot of people don't get the Mozzie and CML beef, you know what I'm saying? But I was living out in Sacramento, so I kind of understand the gang perspective and the dividance of the gangs. Now I kind of understand that about Chicago, you feel me? Not as in depth as I know about California's elements like that, but nonetheless, I think, and don't get it fucked up, nigga, I'm not on daytime like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not on the time of where I really go out there and follow in their footsteps. You feel me? Nah, that ain't me. But nonetheless, I've been there, done that, had an ego, you know what I'm saying, like that. And so I understand the mentality, but I don't understand. I think everybody else help. It's like I used to always get in fights in school, right? But I always cared what people was gonna say. So they knew that I could get egged on, bruh. You feel me? I can get egged on to 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 fight somebody or something at school. So, and these was my homies that was egging me on. You feel me? So that shit would always linger, you know what I'm saying? And to the point where some of them niggas probably still don't like me to this day. Some of them, I'm a cool nigga. So, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But they probably, some people probably still don't like me to this day. Like, they don't think about me. But if they see me like, ugh, I don't like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I think with they beef, bruh, we egged on a lot of these people deaths, you know what I'm saying? Like, after the fact and all of that stuff by what they tried to give us something else and we turned that shit down. We only wanted the fires on the flames, you know what I'm saying? We only wanted the evil shit. So I could tell you this, in my life, right? When I was hustling as a younger man, and or whatnot. And it seemed like life was easier, less responsibilities in my head. You know, I was more free. Now, when I changed my occupation and I started taking things more serious and stuff like that, it became harder. Life became harder. So I think like the negativity brings more sometimes, even in just regular life. You know what I'm saying? So they feeding into the negativity, but I'll be looking at they shit and I'll be like, damn, all your homies that passed away from that element is not maybe due to this, but you know, everything is everything, bruh. So, you know, money probably brought more death than being broke out there for them specifically. They groups, you know. So my whole thing though, man, is this. This is all I'm saying about this whole thing, right? Is hopefully we can stop egging on the violence, bruh, and the stupidity in it for these people to live and change their communities. Shit, you can't do nothing about what happened yesterday, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And I think regardless who's standing now, Chicago has lost enough. You know what I'm saying? Chicago as a whole have lost enough. So regardless what side you seem to be on, right? Y'all both done lost enough. So it's time for healing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this. Even in the Bible, see, it's about perspective. Even in the Bible, it said, on the seventh day, God rested. You feel me? So through all this chaos, everybody think God is pretty, right? Like, it's just a pretty piece. No, man, if you look at the world, just the naturalness of the world, waterfalls can kill you. Like, just look at all the extreme stuff God brought to this planet, right? And how much extreme things had to happen for this planet to be here. Don't think God ain't with you at all times, bruh. And you don't understand the elements, because the elements always been rough. You see a lion go after a gazelle, or a lion go after something that's vicious. Sometimes things is vicious, but even God rested on the seventh day, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot. So, man, y'all need to cut that shit out, man.